Ömer, Yurtseven'in, and Haywood Highsmith and Caleb Martin have all come into the game for Miami. By the way, the 27 points for Robinson, also a career playoff high for him. Robinson's previous high was 26 in the 2020 NBA Finals against the LA Lakers. Kevin Knox making that last three for Atlanta, the former New York Knick. Both teams have basically emptied their benches. With 4:30 left in the game, a 106-78 lead for the Heat. Trae Young, 8 points on 1 for 12 shooting. And Young also with 6 turnovers. Bogdanovich 0 for 8 shooting for Atlanta. Jalen Johnson, the rookie from Duke, missing. The Heat defense just dynamic throughout this Game 1 afternoon. Caleb Martin, his first career playoff game. And he makes his first shot. Join the party, Caleb. A 30-point Heat lead.
What an opportunity to be able to put your starters on the bench, get quality rest, keep them injury-free here going into Game 2 after really an important performance in Game 1. It really sets the tone, Game 1. You don't want to let a team come into your house and be able to steal a victory and completely change the playoff.
Well, there's that combo we enjoyed during the regular season. Gabe and Ömer, Yurtseven with his first score in his first career NBA playoff game. 110-78. John, we talked off the air before the game about the Game 1 mindset. I always like the mentality as the road team going into a Game 1. It's almost like you can't lose. You're not expected to win Game 1, but if you do, you change the tone of the whole series by stealing away home court advantage against a team in Miami that earned that home court advantage through the 82 games, but that clearly not the case today. This might be, we saw some emphatic statements made yesterday, especially by Philadelphia routing Toronto by 20, Minnesota going into Memphis winning by 13. But John, this was an equally strong first statement of these players.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, this is all about owning the home court, and Miami has had the best home court record of any Eastern Conference team with 29 wins, and they showed it. I mean, they came in here and took care of business early. They were aggressive defensively. They wore down Trae Young and Bogdanovich. I mean, they both absolutely struggled trying to score, so credit that man there for the defensive game plan. But, we haven't seen the last of Trae Young's game plan, but we haven't seen the last of Trae Young and company by any stretch. And I think that you and I also talked about how aggressive for the next one.
Fans and media alike tend to overreact in one direction or another with a result of every NBA playoff game. Miami set another franchise record today, most assists ever in a playoff game. He with 34 assists on their 41 scores. Miami had 111-80 with 2:50 left in the game. Kevin Knox triples. .240 left. Haywood Highsmith. Winner of this series would play the winner of the Philadelphia-Toronto series. Of course, the series that everybody's getting ready to focus in on, Brooklyn and Boston. That tips at 3:30 today. John, who do you like in the battle between Tatum and Brown and Durant and Irving, otherwise known as Nets versus Celtics?
Yeah, really, Celtics to me, despite the talent that the Brooklyn Nets have, the Celtics very connected, and their defense is really at a high level.
Oh, there they are again. Gabe assisting Yurtseven. The 35 assists for Miami. The 7th assist for Gabe Vincent. A turnover on Atlanta. The connectivity for the Heat, John, both offensively with their assists to field goals ratio, and the defense on a string that is going to hold the Hawks under 40% shooting. Very impressive after a week off. What a razor-sharp way for the Heat to begin these 2022 playoffs.
Yeah, this is a team that averages 114 points a game, Atlanta. They're at 86 right now. They also average just under 12 turnovers. Miami's been able to force 16. They've held their top 2 scorers down. just completely kept them away from their strengths and out of rhythm.
Gorgie Zhang with the dunk, 89. Game 2 is Tuesday night right here at FTX and right here on Bally Sports. By the way, the Hawks this year 1-14 in games where they were held under 100 points. Miami held them to 91 in the first regular season meeting this year in Atlanta back in early January in a game the Heat won without Bam and Jimmy. Well, today Butler 21 points. Duncan Robinson a career playoff high 27 and a franchise record 8 threes in this game 1 today. Well, day off for both clubs. The necessary adjustments will be made. Caleb Martin with the steal. Well, the Hawks going to have the tape and plenty of evidence of things they have to change and do differently. A little different from the Heat side. Got to hammer home some points on how you can do better in a game that you basically dominate.
No, it's not easy. Adjustments have come out. I think really continuing to hone the defense and being able to contain both Trey and Bogdanovich was really important.
Oh, look what Strus found.
I mean, just the overall play from starters to the bench has been tremendous. The energy, being able to capture the intensity in the building and apply it to this game has been awesome.
Well, he went 35-5 this year when they scored at least 115. That's what they got tonight. They're on their feet here at FTX. White hot nation ready for game 2. The Heat defeat the Hawks in game 1. And